Hey guys, it's Alex. How's it going? Couple quick things I wanted to comment on regarding the most recent FDA warning that was put out. Gosh, I want to say July 31st or July 30th of 2018. For those of you who are looking at this on YouTube, it was a warning put out by the FDA about the use of vaginal rejuvenation devices. Specifically using laser devices for vaginal rejuvenation procedures. As many of you know, vaginal rejuvenation procedures are very, very popular. They're very lucrative in the med spa market. We're seeing a ton of people get more and more into it. A lot of people are adopting the technology. The patient satisfaction of this technology has been through the roof. If you go to RealSelf or any of the other rating sites, people love it. So the warning that the FDA put out was essentially it was kind of a shot across the bow. It was a little unexpected, to be honest. And essentially what they were saying was, or that the FDA rather has not approved any specific device for vaginal rejuvenation procedures. So all the devices that are out there, and I know there's many of them, none of them have been approved by the FDA for the specific use of vaginal rejuvenation. So what that means isn't that you can't use them or that it's illegal to use them or that it's inappropriate to use them. Physicians are allowed to use devices and drugs off-label if they want. That's up to them. It's with their discretion. The thing you have to watch out for, and what I want everyone to be careful about, is that because it's technically off-label and there's no FDA approval for that particular procedure, you have to be careful with what you say, how you represent it to your audience in your marketing materials. Make sure that you're being very, very clear. You're not representing that it's been approved for any type of use, number one. The other thing, we're going to need a little more clarification on this, though. We want to make sure that the insurance policies that you have in place are going to be fully covered when it comes to these procedures. I haven't seen too many injuries or bad outcomes from vaginal rejuvenation devices. The FDA report, which we're going to link to here, does have, it does claim that there's been some burns and some other things that have come from it. I haven't seen too much of that. We're going to look into that as well to get a little more information on that. Nevertheless, this is an important thing for us all to deal with, because this industry as it grows, and this procedure specifically as it grows, obviously this is something that we have to watch out for. The FDA is playing a very big role in the medical aesthetic industry. We've already reached out to them. We've had a brief conversation with the regulatory council, and we're reaching out and being put in touch with one of their lawyers to talk more about this and to get a little more insight into what the purpose and what the intent was behind this warning, to make sure that we can give you guys some clarification, both on behalf of the industry as well as some of our laser manufacturer friends that we deal with all the time, because I know that this is a very popular treatment. So I don't want anyone to panic about this. But it's important that you know that it exists. Don't stop doing these procedures if you have a machine. It's nothing like that. Just make sure that you are letting your patients know and letting your staff know that this is out there and that it's not FDA approved, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But just kind of keep in touch with your local attorney, or keep following us, because we're going to have more information on this very, very soon as it develops. We'll have some, by the way, for those of you who are watching this live or close to live, I guess. This isn't live, or if you've watched it some time ago, we are doing a podcast with an attorney by the name of Jay Riero, who is an attorney at Bertadotto. He's widely regarded as one of the smartest people that any of us have ever talked to. Super smart, very nice. He knows a lot more about this than I do. I'm going to have a podcast with him this Friday, which will be dropping. Isn't that the term that we use, drop? It's going to be dropping, I think, next week. And we'll have some more information on what that means, and some more detailed explanation from the legal side of things. So keep an eye on for that. Otherwise, we'll have more information as it comes. Check out the link, read it, absorb it, but don't panic. Everything is good. Just make sure you have the proper protocols in place and you're doing the right advertising. All right, call us with questions. We got the answer, hopefully. All right, talk soon.